everyone, my name's Allison. I'm the VP of product here at TicketSignup, RunSignup. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This will be slides, and then I will do a quick demo at the end so we can kind of see all these different pieces of store in action. And then if you have any questions throughout this webinar, feel free to put them in the questions box on the GoToWebinar module on the side. Johanna is on this webinar as well, and she'll be answering questions, and we can go over any at the end of this event. So today we are going to be talking about how you can leverage our store feature in TicketSignup to really increase the amount of revenue per ticket sold. We work with a lot of events that have capacity, like they can only have so many people come to the event. And one of the really interesting ways to grow margins is by selling add-ons, whether those are traditional merchandise like shirts, t-shirts, or experiences like I want to add on this experience or this beer ticket, whatever it is at my event. So we're going to start just kind of an overview of how some customers are using our store feature today, so you can get a sense of the different ways it can be used. And then I'll do a quick overview. We'll go into the setup. We'll talk about our new warehouse functionality, reporting and managing store items, and then on-site tools. So to start, this is a charity golf tournament, and they're using our store to sell kind of traditional add-ons for a golf tournament, like extra mulligans. They have extra lunch tickets that people can purchase for non-golfers. And they offer these add-ons both when you're signing up for the golf tournament as well as through a standalone store. You can see that standalone store menu item on their website. The Richmond Tattoo and Arts Festival is an event that's happening this weekend down in Richmond. It's a pretty big convention, and they are using our store to not only sell these hoodies, but also to handle parking. And as you'll see later on, our ticket app makes it really, really easy to quickly scan and fulfill things, whether it's parking or traditional merchandise. This one is a more complex use case of our store. This is a barbecue festival that is also happening this weekend. And one of the special tickets that they have is a taste of the Whistle Stop Barbecue Festival. And when you buy this ticket, you get one little sample from each of the 10 food stands that they're going to have at their event. And what we were able to do with the ticket app is kind of check off each time that that ticket is used at each of the 10 food stands. So you can make sure that people aren't getting 2, 3, or whatever. This screenshot here shows for a purchase of 3 tickets. So they have 3 at each of these food stands. And one of the really cool things is you can empower these different food stands or whatever they happen to be at the event to only view their own items. So Fat Sammy's will only be able to fulfill Fat Sammy's taste, menu. Goodland Poorhouse will only be able to fulfill Goodland Poorhouse. And they're using TicketSignup's bundles to automatically include this with each ticket. So it's a really smooth user experience. We work with a lot of haunts. These tend to be events that happen for like 4 to 6 weeks in the fall, and they often have multiple days, multiple time slots, and different ticket types. Panic Point uses our store to sell an add-on experience called the Carney Crypt. So while you automatically get to go through a number of attractions included with your ticket, you can also add on this additional experience, and they also sell merch. I thought this was an interesting one. This is a zombie rampage. It's like a paintball event. And they have different time slotted tickets. And when you buy tickets, you automatically get a certain number of paintballs included with your ticket, depending on what type you buy. And the way that they're handling add-ons to buy additional paintballs is offering them per ticket, so that when people are checking in, they're going to know, okay, this ticket has 100 additional paintballs or 200 additional paintballs included with it. So again, like a really creative use of using store to track these add-on purchases. So now that we've seen a couple of different ways people are using Store, whether it's to sell merch or different experiences on site, I wanted to quickly talk about our company. So we are TicketSignup, RunSignup, and GiveSignup. We work with events and we build free, easy to use event software. We've helped our customers sell more than $2 billion in tickets and registrations since 2010, and we work with over 28,000 events across the US. So today, the feature that we're talking about, Store, is only available in TicketSignup. So it's going to be focused on our ticket product under the TicketSignup brand. However, if you are a RunSignup user or a GiveSignup user, this webinar may still be interesting because we're actually going to be bringing over the Store and the features that you see today to RunSignup registration and GiveSignup peer-to-peer fundraising later on in 2024. We're also working on rolling out a new next generation membership product that's going to integrate with both TicketSignup and RunSignup, GiveSignup. And the new Store that you see here today in this webinar is actually going to be available in our new membership product as well. So with that being said, I'm going to start with the basic setup of how you can create an item to be able to sell it as part of your event or through a standalone store on your ticket website. So when you're setting up an item or an experience, whatever you want to sell as an add-on, you can choose when it's available to people. And there's two primary ways. So one is when you are buying tickets, meaning only people that are buying tickets are able to choose this item. And then there's a standalone store, which is just a menu item that takes you to a storefront, and you can buy items, but you don't necessarily need to buy any tickets to be able to purchase those items. So you are able to choose how you want items to be available as you set them up. There's also a date range. So if you, for example, are selling t-shirts and you know you're ordering them on a certain date, you can make them available until that date when you place the order so that you are not overselling and not being able to fulfill what people have ordered. There's also options to add or to offer these items per purchase, which a purchase may include multiple tickets or for each individual ticket. So if I want to know that this ticket has the paintballs versus that ticket has the paintballs, you can also have that type of a setup. One of the really powerful concepts that we introduced for TicketSignup Store and that we'll be bringing over to RunSignup and GiveSignup next year are variants. And you can have multiple variants for each item. And this gives you a really streamlined interface to select items from. And so if you think about a shirt, which is the example here, you might have two variants of like color and size. You might even have a third that's like design option or something. And you can have multiple variants so that people can choose these options, but you're keeping that user experience really streamlined and slick so that it's really easy for people to add the options that they want to their cart. We also offer really powerful inventory options. So at the top, you can see overall inventory. So if I want to set the quantity available at the top level, I can do that. I can also require people to include a certain number of store items or a maximum amount that they can include for each order or for each ticket. And then down below, you'll actually see the quantity available by variant. And so being able to set, like, I have this many small blue t-shirts and this many medium yellow t-shirts, so that, again, you're never going to be overselling anything. You're keeping things in sync with the actual inventory that you have is a really powerful tool. We offer really nice pricing, and you can choose how to display it. So one of the things we offer is just overall item pricing. So a t-shirt's $20 regardless of what color and size you select. We also have this concept of strike-through pricing so that you can like kind of promote a discount. It's not real, it's just you want to strike through the price of the higher make-believe price and people will think they're getting a good deal on something. The other thing that we offer is variant pricing. So the example here I have is like a beer stein, and there are different sizes available, and those sizes have different costs. So 16 ounce is $15 and the 24 ounce is $22, and that's displayed as you add those items to your cart. So again, really flexible pricing options so that you can charge more for items, even if they are the exact same item. You can charge more based on size, color, whatever you want. We offer display options. So here I have an example with a t-shirt, and I have an image of that t-shirt uploaded here. And then I've also included links here. So you can include links so people can view a size chart. You can include just general text information here, but it provides you that space to really try to sell that item. You're not just having a blank, t-shirt thing. People are actually able to see it. People can get more information about the item, and you have that full capability to choose how to display that. One of the really cool features that we added last year are called bundles. And this allows you to automatically include items with tickets. And one of the examples that we've come across are like a beer fest. And they have VIP tickets, and VIP tickets automatically get like a free extra beer. And so our bundle product works really well for this. So you can select which tickets get items automatically included with them. And in this example, I'm selecting the VIP tickets. And here I'm saying that they each get one extra beer ticket automatically included for free. And we've also seen, like this is how the Whistle Stop Barbecue Festival is set up, where you get a tasting at each of the 10 food stands. And for a lot of our haunts, they use this for attractions. So you get to go through each of the 3 spooky attractions on site once, and we're gonna fulfill those on the ticket app, but we're automatically including those with each ticket that's sold. And we'll go through this when we get to the demo part so you can see what that looks like. So that is the basic setup when you are inside of a ticket event and you're adding store items to it. The next piece I'm going to talk about is warehouse. So a warehouse is how you can centralize your inventory across all of your ticket events. A warehouse is automatically created the first time that you add a store item to any ticket event, and it is linked to your funding account. So any event that is using the same funding account is able to share items across ticket events. And again, when we add this new next generation store capability to RunSignup and GiveSignup, you're going to be able to use the warehouse across not just your ticket events, but also your registration events. And when we come out with our next generation membership at the end of the year, you're going to be able to use warehouse across your ticket events and your memberships. So you'll see here, I have 2 funding accounts on our platform. So I have 2 separate warehouses, and the associated entities are my ticket events that use that same funding account. So what this looks like is it's just all of my items, and I am able to control them from a central location. So stuff like those displays, the pricing, the quantity available, I'm able to keep in a single place and share those across events. So one of the things that you'll see here is like this beer stein, and I've got 21 of them left to sell, and I've already sold 7, and that's across every event where that beer stein is available. When I'm adding items and controlling them from my warehouse, I'm able to select the events where I want the items to be on sale. So this example here is showing my Oktoberfest t-shirt, and I'm actually going to let it be available in the Oktoberfest event, but also in my Holiday Lights Fest, as well as my Summer Festival. And it's not available in all these other events that I have associated with my funding account. But that single inventory that I have, I've got 25 blue small t-shirts, and whether they get purchased from Summer Festival, Oktoberfest, or Holiday Lights Fest, that's going to deprecate from that available inventory so that I'm keeping everything in sync, and I'm not overselling that t-shirt in Oktoberfest and then not being able to have enough of them for people who want to buy them from the Holiday Lights Fest. So the warehouse is a really powerful tool that is really useful if you have multiple events that you want to share inventory across. The next piece we're going to talk about is reporting and management of store orders. And I think one of the things that's really powerful about using an all-in-one system that has your ticketing as well as your merch is you're able to manage everything from refunds to adding store items to existing orders really, really smoothly and easily from a single dashboard. So this is my ticket purchase view. And one of the things that we've really elevated is how you can see store orders associated with tickets. So this is an example ticket purchase, and I have my general ticket management options here. But below my ticket details with that purchase, I'm able to quickly access the details of that store purchase that's associated with when I bought that ticket. The other thing I'm able to do is add items to an existing ticket purchase as a director. So I'm able to go in here and I can add t-shirts or beer steins, extra beer tickets to an existing purchase that has already happened. One of the really useful things is being able to issue refunds from a single place. We also let you view more details, and you can actually add internal notes about orders. That makes it really easy if you have multiple people that are delivering customer service for attendees. You can put in information about why a refund was issued or why something got canceled. And you're able to do full or partial refunds from here. We give you different views of how you can look at your store order data. So this first screenshot is showing different summary views. I think this is really useful because you can kind of track and see how much at an aggregate level has been ordered. And then you also have a report that lets you see every single order. You can easily export that into another system. And then there's also search capabilities at the top. So looking up an order by name or email address or when the order occurred, we make that really accessible and easy to do. The next piece about store in TicketSignup is you're actually able to fulfill items on site, and you can also sell them on site in really flexible ways. So the Ticket app is a really great app for check-in and for on-site sales of tickets. One of the features that we've added, because so many events really leverage the store, is different ways that you can view and fulfill the store purchases. And I'm going to go through these, starting with this one, where you can just view the store purchase data with the tickets. So this view is saying, like, I'm able to check in tickets and I can see what these people ordered, but I can't actually fulfill those additional items that they've ordered. And that's a setting that I set on that ticket order. The next view, I actually have a tabbed order or view of it. So on one tab, I'm able to see the tickets. And on another tab, I'm able to see the store purchases. So it gives you really flexible ways to view data so that you, depending on your event, you may want it to be tabbed, you may want to only see store purchases, you may only want to see tickets or see everything on one screen. So we give you the flexibility to make sure that you can view the data in the way that you want to. These next two views are showing what it looks like to go directly to the fulfillment screen. And so if you have people that are only doing fulfillment of store items, whether those are like extra beer tickets or experiences like scanning people that added that Carney Crypt experience to their haunt purchase, you can go directly to the screen. And the nice thing about it is you can incrementally fulfill items purchased. So you'll see here we have 2 beer tickets that were purchased. I can either fulfill all those things or I can just do one at a time. So it gives me that flexibility to fulfill. And then this last view is just showing that you can actually control which store items are able to be fulfilled and which items are able to be seen. So if I have a merch table and a separate beer tent, I can have the merch table only see the t-shirts. and only fulfill the t-shirts, and they don't see the extra beer tickets or the general VIP tickets or whatever people purchase to attend the event. So within the Ticket app, you're able to come up with different configurations based on how you want your staff and volunteers to be able to view data and be able to take actions on fulfilling and checking that in. In terms of on-site sales, you have two options. So one is using TicketSignup's point of sale option, which integrates with the Square reader. So you can accept cash, card, or like in this example, mobile payment on site. You're able to do standalone store items, so you don't have to necessarily only sell tickets. You can also just sell like extra beer tickets, as you see in this example. There's options to print those receipts, or you can automatically fulfill. So if I am both selling tickets and filling beers, I can do that all in one thing. Or if somebody needs to go to another stand to actually get their beer redeemed, you can print them a receipt that has the QR code, and that can get redeemed at the beer stand. The other option, which is really easy and can kind of eliminate extra lines and remove staff from like unnecessary positions of like having to accept cash, is by scanning QR codes. So we have the option to have a standalone store, and so this QR code can go directly to that standalone store. People can add the items that they want, and they will get a receipt with a QR code that contains the data of their purchase. You can scan that with the Ticket app and fulfill it on site. So you have these flexible options of how you can facilitate additional sales of store items, whether they are experiences, merchandise, food, drink, whatever. And with that, we are going to go to a quick demo. So what I have up on my screen right now is my demo Oktoberfest event. So that's what you see here. And then right here is my phone, and it is my phone using the TicketSignup ticket app. Actually, I'll just go back to events. We'll just do it from the beginning. So first, I'm going to show you what this looks like when I am buying VIP tickets. And remember, VIP tickets on my test event automatically include a free beer. So we're going to get 3 VIP tickets, and you'll see here that each of those tickets has an extra beer ticket included with it. And you'll see that we have this notification letting me know that I've already got these 3 extra beer tickets from buying a VIP ticket to the event. And then I'll just add this extra beer stein as well. So when you come to my cart, you'll see that I've got these 3 extra beer tickets, but they were included, and so I'm getting them for free. So it's showing that discount because they're automatically included with my ticket. I'm not going to do a real transaction here, but we'll confirm that purchase. And then we will go to the dashboard. And when we come to look at ticket purchases, we'll see that purchase that just went through with my VIP tickets. And when we click into manage that, you can see my associated store orders here. So we see the 3 beer tickets and the 1 beer stein. I can go in here and I can view that store order in more detail. But what we're going to do is actually come over to the Ticket app. The Ticket app, if you're familiar with it, you just search for your event, you enter a password. I've already entered the password to pull up my Oktoberfest event. And what we can do is we can go in here. You can have it on a mode where it's only scanning QR codes. And I just scanned that QR code that you see on my purchase details right here. It's also available in my Apple Wallet or in my confirmation email. And right now we're on this view where I can check in tickets, but I can only see the store purchase data. So if I'm just scanning tickets at the front gate, I might want to see the store data, because then I can tell people, oh, hey, you need to go to the merch tent to get your beer stein, and you need to go to the beer tent. You've got 3 beers included. But I don't want them actually fulfilling that stuff. So what you can do in the app is you can have multiple configurations. And you'll see I have all these different configurations already set up here. I'm not going to go into the details of how to set them all up, but what I'm going to do is just quickly show you what they might look like with other views. So I'm going to quickly show the tabbed store view first. Oh, actually, sorry. I'll pull that up again real quick. It was there. So this is just an alternative view where I can actually go and see that in a separate tab. It kind of organizes things in a better way. And then I'm able to come in here and fulfill these items. And again, I can do that incrementally, or I can fulfill all these items. So if I just want to fulfill one at this time, I click save. And now we see that 1 out of 3 has been fulfilled. I still have 2 that I can use. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you what this would look like with the merch configuration. And so this is intended to only show the merchandise, which is my beer steins and my t-shirts. And remember on this one, I ordered 1 beer stein, so I can fulfill that at the merch table. And then I also have a configuration for beer tickets. And so in this configuration, people are only going to be able to fulfill the beer tickets. And we already fulfilled 1 earlier. We have 2 more available. We can just click fulfill all, and now there's no more beer tickets that are available. So when we go back and we're looking at that, we see all of them have been fulfilled. And I have admin privileges on this, so I can unfulfill them. Again, those are settings that you can control. One of the things just to remind you of is when you've got a bunch of staff and volunteers, you don't necessarily want them to be able to do what I just did and like switch modes and be able to go in here and edit the settings. So one of the really nice things with the ticket app is like if I set this up to only scan and fulfill beer tickets, I can actually lock it. And so what this does is it's going to keep me only being able to fulfill beer tickets. And when I come into event settings, I'm not able to change it. I can't go and scan merchandise or scan tickets because it's been locked. And the only way to unlock this would be as the director to know what that code is, and you can unlock it like that. So that is just a quick overview. I think it's really helpful to be able to see how fulfillment actually looks in the ticket app because it is a new functionality, a really new feature that we've introduced with tickets. It's really powerful and can be used in a ton of flexible ways, as our customer examples showed earlier. So the last thing I'm just going to cover really quick are fees. So the only cost to using TicketSignup is processing fees, and that makes our platform completely free because you can pass those on to ticket purchasers. You also have options to increase those fees and earn even more money. Everything's free, no subscriptions, no contracts, no hidden fees, and volume pricing is available starting at 5,000 paid tickets a year. If you also are a RunSignup customer, that 5,000 paid tickets can also be tickets and registrations. The really important thing that I wanted to mention in this webinar and why I'm talking about pricing is that our fees are per cart and they're not per ticket or per item. And with ticket events, we tend to see that the average cart has about 3 tickets. It's even higher than registration numbers. And what this means is that your attendees end up paying lower fees when they're checking out. And this is even more important when you are selling additional items because other platforms do charge per item on their processing fees, whereas we are only charging per cart. And so just to kind of explain this a little bit more detail, this is an example event that is with 2 $20 tickets and 1 $20 t-shirt. And because Eventbrite's fees are per item, meaning a fee for each ticket and a fee for each add-on, that cart total of $60 is getting a $9.54 processing fee. Whereas with TicketSignup, when you've got the 2 $20 tickets and the $20 item, we also have sales tax here, so you can ignore that from the total here. But the processing fee only ends up being $4.70 without the volume pricing discounts. And that's because we are only charging that on a per cart basis. So it's just the total dollar amount. We're not charging additional fees for each item that you are adding to the cart. And that can really save attendees a lot of money. And if your event chooses to, add extra fees or increase that processing fee because people are used to paying higher fees on other platforms, your event can earn even more revenue. So that is it. TicketSignup.io is where you can go to create an event or look around more at the features that we have. You can look at our blog. You can also schedule a call and talk to a person. This QR code, if you scan it with your phone, is just going to give you our website to get started. So with that, I'm going to quickly look at questions. Can you set up items after an event is over, such as leftover shirts from an event? Yes, you can. You'll just want to make sure that those items are available in the standalone store, so people will be able to purchase them outside of your ticket sales period, and you can keep that menu item available whenever. If there's any more questions, you can feel free to put them in the chat box now. If not, then I will just go ahead and wrap this up. We will send a follow-up email with these slides and additional information about this. We're really excited about the store capabilities on TicketSignup. We're even more excited to be bringing these to membership, as well as to RunSignup registration in the coming year. So we look forward to adding even more power and functionality to TicketSignup store. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the website. Thanks.
95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come. I don't know that you're grasping the rules exactly. Oh, I found you too, here at the end of the video. Hi. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos from us, you can subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, then all. That'll get you alerts whenever we post new videos. If you can give us the old thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate that. And we'll catch you in the next one.